Yesterday I posted a video, and on that video I talked about the Malawi election, how people think that is going to happen to Zambia. And now on my video, I stressed that most members of parliament are going to lose their seats come 2026 election. I talked about that, and I also stated that for the president, who is Hakainde Hichilema, that is going to be a different case because he has no competition. But just like I said yesterday, in most cases, the reason why I do not talk about politics really is simply because most people are uncivilized. Most people who talk about politics or they are involved in the political arena, they are uncivilized. That is so evident. Looking at the comments that I got on social media, of course, some were positive and they agreed with my sentiments, but others were like, no, everyone is going, including the president. That is a very big problem. Yeah, we can argue that's all. But the biggest problem really was on insulting each other. There can always be a sober way in which such kind of issues can be resolved or debated upon without insulting each other. Like, there's a need for people to be sober. That's the reason why I stopped dealing directly with politics or stuff like that, because most people can't really argue with facts. They use emotions because they are just cadres following blindly without anything substantial to talk about. Anyways, that's that. So all was good until time came. We talked about how many members of parliament are going to lose their seats. Now, on the part of people who were saying, no, not only members of parliament, but the president also, they argued until it was time for them to tell me who the contender is or who is going to replace the current president. That is where the problem now came in, because no one stated anyone. They were just arguing and insulting me left, right, center without actually stating. I gave reasons on my video, like there's really nothing going on because everyone in the opposition wants to be president. Like every Jim and Jack wants to be president. They will make an alliance, but instead of sticking to it, they'll go and backbite each other because they all want to be president. So it is such type of divisions that makes it very impossible for them to unseat the current president. So that is just the fact of the matter. It's not too late for them yet. They can still organize themselves if they really wanted to, because as Zambians, we are very easy people to convince. At least they have to have some kind of good manifesto. We are used to lies anyways. But as for the members of parliament, there's nothing that can be done at this point because it's too late for them. They've done little to nothing. So for them, it's too late. They should just forget about next year and move on and do other things. Yeah.